We tracked every O-Train Line 1 train. Here's what we found. Over the past few months, we've built a system to track every O-Train Line 1 train we can actually observe in service. Not just how many trains are scheduled, but which trains are running, when they run, and how that changes over time. The goal is simple: how many trains are actually going into service each day on Line 1? To answer that, we built a tracker using two sources. First, community submissions, where people report train numbers they see in service. And second, our own fixed camera near Cyrville, right here, which captures trains consistently during the AM and peak periods. By combining these, we can actually cross-check what's actually running. If a train is reported in the field and also appears on camera during peak, we can confirm it's in operation. And because we collect this the same way every day, we're not just looking at snapshots. We're building a consistent data set over time. There's no public data that shows how many trains are actually running day to day, so this is our way of measuring it. Beyond just counting trains, the tracker lets us follow individual vehicles over time. We can see the last time each train was observed in service and where it was last seen. That means we can track when trains drop out of service and how often they return. It also gives us a daily operational view. How many trains are running today? How many are active during the AM and PM peak? And how that compares from day to day. By focusing on peak periods, we can see how consistently the system is reaching its target service levels. But the most important view is over time. This shows the number of trains observed in service across a rolling 7-day period. And that's what allows us to move beyond daily fluctuations and actually see the trend. And after tracking this since mid-January, that trend is starting to become clear. Over the past 7 days, we've observed 21 trains in service from the date this was recorded. At the same time, updates from OC Transpo show that more trains are progressing through cartridge bearing assembly replacements. So on paper, more trains are being repaired and returned. But when we compare that to what's actually entering service, peak service has generally targeted around 15 trains these past few months. But we've observed multiple days with only 13 or 14 trains in operation. And in some peak periods, no spare trains available at all. That's a very tight margin for a system like this. Now to be clear, this data doesn't tell us exactly why this is happening, but it does show a consistent gap between trains being repaired and trains entering service. For riders, that gap can mean longer waits, more crowding, and less flexibility when disruptions happen. This is exactly why we built this tracker. It's not just about one moment, it's about building a clear picture of how the system is performing over time. As more trains return to service, this lets us see clearly whether service levels are actually improving. If you want to explore this data or contribute sightings, you can find it at Railfans Canada on our website or by visiting tracker.railfans.ca. We'll keep tracking Line 1 and sharing what we find.